a lovely spot. And the next time I'm here will be on Sunday morning at 4:27 a.m. at the end of the Ride to the Sun cycling event, watching the sunrise. So I'm just on the way to Tesco's car park. The local scout group have organised a magnificent system of escorting hundreds of cyclists on their bikes over to Carlisle. 3-hour bus journey, bike kept safely. Brilliant organisation. I'm feeling a bit like I did before I did La Jog, where there was a lot of unknowns. Could I do 14 days in a row? I'm a bit more laid back about these multi-day rides and things like that now, but this is something I've never done before, so there's that bit of trepidation which makes it an adventure. Hi, I'm good, thank you. Bikes carefully loaded, then unloaded in Carlisle, and we made the short journey behind the castle to the official start. So just setting up, it's 6:05. I have no idea if I'm going to finish way ahead of time. Yeah, that's the unknown quantity on this one. There is a time you need to finish by. Normally it's a case of finish whenever you can manage. So yeah, this is a bit different. And also riding through the darkness will be a bit different. Yeah, no, you're right. It's going to be tailwind the rest of the way. The gods have shone on us. Yeah. No planned rain. And a tailwind. You okay? Okay. Oh, what a nightmare. The inevitable. Well, the forecast is dry the whole ride, but those clouds ahead look ominous. I mean, I started off at about 6:10. There was hundreds of people at the start. Apparently a lot start around 7, so current level of fitness is still not where it was after my operation. No doubt that lot at some stage will come hurtling past me. So I've got my rock music here in my ears to keep me company. That looks like hard work up a hill. I've since found out that Mike on his hand bike is a regular on Ride to the Sun. Brilliant. That's also really hard work on the bike with small wheels. Fair play. I've done about 35 miles. It's about 8:30 in the evening. Very rare for me to be cycling this time of night. But I just wonder whether this kind of thing hits you when your body gets to the point where it's thinking you should be asleep. What are you still doing awake, and why are you still pedaling a bike? So I'm guessing later on in the dark of the night it'll feel a lot different to now. Need anything, guys? All right. I think these clouds are gonna rob us of a sunset. Might be as good as we get. Now we're just coming into Moffat. The lady who owns the fish and chip shop keeps it open till 1 a.m. for the event, and even sent a message this morning saying that if you arrived after 1 o'clock, just knock the door. she'll come and serve you. This may well be the chippy. Well, I never thought I'd be eating fish and chips after a bike ride. It's amazing what you do, just following the crowd. Everyone else is doing it, so why not? Fish and chips out of a box, balanced on a green wheelie bin. I'm not sure if fish and chips is a good idea. We'll see. So we're now on the only significant climb of the whole ride. 6 miles long. It's called the Devil's Beef Tub. Just after fish and chips. 1 mile down, 5 to go. It's not really a difficult climb, just long. It's been fairly consistent at 4% most of the way. The name is derived from its use as the hiding place for cattle stolen by the notorious Johnston clan, who were commonly referred to by their enemies as devils. Okay, guys?
Yeah. Thank you.
At the summit, something I was really looking forward to with my dad having been a piper. A feature that has evolved since Ride the Sun began, most recently served up by a young piper named Sarah, supported by her parents, while spraying her with repellent regularly to fight off the midges. Get out of here before the midges eat me alive. So this is now new territory for me. Cycling in the dark. Oh. Even at this speed, I still feel the midges landing on his face. Little buggers. It's one thing I forgot to plan for. Well, one of the features of Ride to the Sun coming up, something quite bizarre. There's a rave. Marvellous.
Welcome to the cooking. Tea, water and bananas on the table, just help yourself.
Oh, excellent,
if you want
thank
to buy
you.
a tea or coffee at the doorway, the toilet's round the back.
Thank you. The 400-year-old pub was left to go derelict in 2006, but has been rejuvenated as a local community asset, and the Wee Crook Cafe operates in part of the old building. But you just don't expect a rave dishing out free bananas in the wee small hours in such a rural setting. Absolutely priceless. Coffee and a banana, and we're off again. Really dark here now. So it's now midnight. I should be in bed. Instead I've got 35 miles to cycle. It is the weirdest feeling. Hi all. Normally eating flapjack at 15 midnight would be considered a bit a naughty thing to do. But a 100-mile bike ride is quite acceptable. One of the good things about cycling. There are many, but that's one of them. 20 miles to go. I have to say I'm starting to flag a bit now. The car's coming down here. Just wonder what the hell's going on. As we hit the bright lights on the outskirts of Edinburgh, they unfortunately weren't bright enough for this poor chap to spot a pothole. It was his third puncture of the ride, and I was more than happy to replace his apparent underperforming pump. I don't know if it's going to be any good. I've never used it.
Sorry I told you.
Nah, don't worry, mate. No hurry. Sunrise isn't for a few hours yet.
Thanks once again.
All right, buddy. See you at the sunrise. Well, that was worth doing. I'd like to think somebody would stop for me. 2:15 in Edinburgh city centre.
What are you all doing out in your bicycles? You should be in your bed. I reckon they've moved cramming further away.
The official end is down by the sea, but sunrise is not for an hour or so yet, and there's bacon sandwiches on the go, so we're going to have that. The sight of bacon sarnies and coffee being devoured at 3 a.m. by hundreds of tired cyclists in a Kirk Hall was quite surreal. Amazing how much lighter it's got just in that period of time in the church hall. And just as surreal, Crammond Beach bustling with cyclists enjoying a 4 a.m. beer courtesy of Stewart Brewing. 4:15 a.m. and the cloud on the horizon is threatening to spoil the party.
Hello everyone. I think tonight I've spoken to more of you than I have on any other Rise to the Sun, but just in case you don't know who we are, that's Fraser and I'm Gary. It's you guys who come along year after year. We've got some people have done every single Rise to the Sun, some newbies this year, some people have done 3, 4, 5 of them, and it's absolutely you guys that come along, embrace the event, the ethos, the tone that we like to set. So well done everyone, and thank you so much. Just to say a couple more things, is Tom here? Alright, so we think there's about 1,200 cyclists have done it tonight. 1,200 people have ridden 100 miles through the night, and that's a phenomenal achievement. Tom is a runner, and he got the train to Lockerbie and ran to Crammond overnight. 17 miles. So here's Tom. Our first ever run to the sun. Sorry we couldn't lay on a brilliant sunrise, but we'll get that sorted for next year.
Gary's apology was premature as the clouds suddenly parted to reveal a golden treat. That's why we did it. So right on cue, the sun made its glorious appearance. The rise of the sun was exactly that. I'm off to my bed. 4:39 a.m. What a ride to pick for my first night ride. 1,200 cyclists queuing for fish and chips at Moffat, bagpipes on a hilltop, an outdoor rave in the middle of nowhere, 3 a.m. bacon sandwiches in the church hall, 4 a.m. free beer at the beach, and the most magnificent sunrise. Check out their website in the description and put your name down for next year. You won't regret it. And hey, I didn't tell you, it's a free event. Yes, free. Then take a look at my channel and 150 plus cycling related videos by clicking on the yellow circle here. There's a couple of films there to whet the appetite. Cheerio from Crammond, happy cycling, and I'll see you soon.